Aloha class!
Aloha!
We are the A plus team! I'm Stacy Chen from Taiwan, ni hao!
I'm Lily from Hong Kong, 你好. I'm Akari from Japan, konnichiwa.
I'm Christine from Utah.
Hola!
And I am Talo from Samoa. Aloha.
So we're going to introduce you the psychological development in adolescence. We're going to talk about Erikson's 8 stages.
So Erikson categorized into 8 stages and shows that each crisis according to children's age, and it's so important for children to meet the first stages, otherwise it will affect in their later stage. And it's so important for you guys to remember all stages because it will be on your exam.
Okay, so stage 1 is basic trust versus basic mistrust.
So this is stage will start on infants till 18 months. The baby will learn the basic trust from the parents. The parents will feed the baby so the baby can feel warmth from the lovely parents. So these skills is really important. So people may apply this concept of trust to teachers, friends, or their government. So in the video, the parents will show the baby what people can trust and what people cannot be trusted.
Okay, the second stage is autonomy versus shame and doubt.
So it will start in early childhood, 18 months to 3 years old. So the children will start to doing things independently. For example, the skills are toileting. And in the video, you can see the mom is feeding the baby first, but then the baby will learn how to do, so they will start to feed themselves. So by accomplishing those skills or tasks by themselves, children can feel self-worth and self-confidence.
Stage 3, initiative versus guilt.
Okay, so this is my favorite stage. So it happened from age 3 to age 6, and in this age, children, they're extremely active physically, and they're fascinating about the world. That they want to explore the world. They want to do. They want to discover everything, and if they have freedom or access to support them to explore the world, they will be most likely feel confident in future relationships, pursuing career objective, and developing recreational interests. But if the parents or teachers or schoolers are consistently restrict or punish or treat harshly to them, then those children, they are most likely to experience the emotional guilt. So in the video, we're going to show you 2 parts. The first part will be a child try to draw on a wall, but then the parents really support it. But the second one is the children drawing on a wall, but the parents really angry about that. So those things will influence on children's future.
Stage 4, Industry versus Inferiority.
Okay, so this stage happened from age 6 to age 12, and mostly this stage is talking about schooling, the successfulness in education. So in this stage, children, they need to be productive and success in their activities, and then also mastering in academic skills and material is important to the children. So in the textbook, it said those who do learn to be industrials master activities, comparison to peers become more exceptionally important. And children who experience failure in school or even in peer relations may develop a sense of inferiority in school. In the video, we're going to show you different kinds of students and the achievement they have from their participation in school.
Stage 5, Identity versus Role Confusion.
Alright, class. So this stage is really important. So it's about peer relationship. So it starts from adolescence, and in this stage is a stage human will experience the transition period from childhood to adulthood. And in this stage is when everyone start integrate roles into a perception of self, which means identity. So if a person who have difficulty coping with conflicting roles, they are mostly will be suffer in role confusion. So in the video, we're going to show you, we have two examples. The first example is who successfully integrate his role into one person, so it becomes a successful person and bright and righteous person. And the second example is the role confusion. So this person didn't do well in integrate his identity, so he become a failure in the society. Okay, so this stage 6, intimacy and isolation.
Okay, so in this stage, it's when teenagers or adolescents, they're in a relationship and they have a desire that involves sexual intimacy in their relationship. And people who do not have intimacy are likely to suffer isolation. And in the movie, we showed an example of a man asking a girl out on a date, and one of the girls said no. The girl said no, I don't want to go on a date. So this shows that like sometimes we are shy in relationships. It's part of our human nature to be shy, and sometimes there are other teenagers that are not shy and in having a relationship and establishing that they are boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's okay if they have these sexual desires in their relationship. And yeah.
Stage 7, gender activities versus state connection.
Okay, in stage 7, it's when adults raise their children, such as parenting. And when adults have children, they usually guide their future generation by serving others, by serving their future children, and also those adults who lack generativity become selfish and only concerned about their own needs and not others. So in the movie, we had a poor man that was on the street, and someone was walking down the street with food, and they passed by this homeless man, and then again they pass by him and they give him his food. So as adults, we can choose to serve others, or we can choose not to serve others and be selfish.
Stage 8, evil integrity versus despair.
In stage 8 is when we talk about the elderly, and when the elderly, like from ages 60 to age 90, ages 60 to 90, they usually reflect on and accepting one's life after they retire. And sometimes when they reach their old age, they look back over their years and reflect on their past and how have they lived in the past. Are they happy with everything? Are they happy with being retired and saving up for their retirement years? Or the elderly can also suffer from loneliness. As they look back at their past, they may not be happy about their life, and as they're now retired, it can be hard for the elderly to be excited about their future, because they might not be prepared for the future, and they might not be happy. So this is what happens during this stage. Is an elderly man. He's on the street and he's just thinking about his future, about his family, and what he is happy about. And then in the other phase, the man is looking back at his life, and he's not happy about what has happened in his life.
Gangnam Style.